You lose. We win. Winners and admit your loss.
Be a man.
You're like a guy who doesn't pay his bets.
You're a baby.
You're being a baby.
Fucking hell, you did not win, jackass.
Of course we did. We said to Kendra there without your permission. Do you want to come on the show? And she said yes. She came on the show.
You piece of shit.
Oh, I'm a piece of shit. So, and why do you tell her?
The shithead. Stop playing that stupid shit.
Bullshit.
Those are audio clips that you have in the studio. Stop playing them now.
Then what name do you want to be called?
Eric, the sack of shit.
Eric, you're not being fair to me. You're not admitting we won.
We'll keep playing those things.
You didn't win.
By the way, Kendra will be appearing on Howard TV. She agreed.
Of course.
So
She's ours now.
yeah, and you're not admitting it. I don't get this with you. You used to be honest, gonna be honest.
Oh, we can't trust anything he says.
No, I don't like it.
I'm not being dishonest, you shit.
Oh, she talking to us yesterday, but she didn't appear on the show. That's fucking ridiculous. You're being
Just
ridiculous.
because she didn't call us, the three-way call, Johnny was hooked into this show. She knew she was going to be talking to us, and she agreed to talk to us.
We said, Johnny, can you get her on the phone so we can talk to her? And she spoke to us and said, yes, I agreed to come on the show. What part of that? It doesn't matter how she got on the show, which phone line she was on.
And you're not even her boyfriend.
Well, I'm not saying
Yes,
that.
I am.
No, you're not.
That's
Yes,
cruel.
I am.
You're not her boyfriend.
In a way, she's right. I mean, you haven't actually had sex with her.
In a way, like
Yeah,
every
okay.
way possible.
You haven't
Okay,
even
then
you haven't even met
What
her.
about... Shut up for a minute.
He hasn't even kissed her.
You haven't even
Yeah.
kissed her.
Kissed her. He hasn't even been in the same room with her.
You
You've
haven't
been,
even been in the same room with her.
Kid.
been betrayed by another woman.
That's true.
Probably getting fingered by other guys while you're on the phone with her.
Shut up, you ignorant asshole.
I take offense to one of those names.
She's got Peter Dinklage.
Hey,
And
guess
her
who's on
fucking-
the phone for you?
This is your boyfriend right here.
You spent more time with Ralph than Kendra. Ralph, what do you want to say to Eric the Midget? Go ahead.
Oh, I'm so happy I got up early this morning. Eric was brilliant yesterday. I listened to it twice.
Right. He was great.
And I was just, did he make up his mind what he wants to be called? Eric, what do you want to be called? You make up your mind yet?
Yeah, Eric, that's a good question.
Eric, the loser.
What?
Shit. People are coming into the room doing that shit.
Goodness.
Eric doing that shit. It's knock.
Do you want to be called?
Eric, some shit talk.
Eric, people in your mind is annoyed with you.
And they don't know what to call
Shut
you.
the fuck up, you ignorant.
Hey,
Yeah.
Yeah, what about
They don't
sticking?
hear me.
Quick question on the show, or you just hate everybody on the show? Is there anyone you like? Shit.
he knows, he just didn't like that I won the Kendra thing.
Well, now, Ralph, did you hear Kendra on our show?
Absolutely, and Eric said she'd never be on, but Eric just talks out his ass. He also said that he would never be on the show again.
That's
I
right.
picked another asswipe that pulled that name shit
What?
out of this room.
Been
Oh.
kicking people out of his loser room. You'd be happy if
But what do you
he
do?
goes to that
You'll
room.
be the only one
Kicking
left.
people out of the room.
What, you're on an internet room and you're kicking people out?
You got to go.
Why are you kicking them out?
Because they're doing that stupid shit with
What you want to be called?
Yeah, what do you want to be called then?
Eric's a shitty songwriter. That is not me doing that.
Then who's doing it?
Sounds like you.
It's Howard pushing a button or Fred pushing a button doing it.
All right, I'm not going to. My hands are nowhere near the equipment. Just tell us what you want to be called.
Eric the gay midget.
Oh, what? Go ahead, Eric.
I see all hands up in
Yep,
this room.
my hands are in the air.
My hands are not touching. So that must be what you want to be
I
called.
can't work the controls.
Listen, Eric,
And Benji's playing with himself.
is your favorite staff member Benji? That's what I heard.
Yeah, I also admitted on the show last night that I do actually like you.
Yeah, I'm a good guy, but I really am
You
a
hate
little.
everybody else.
I really thought you and I had a trust and an honesty with one another recently, and then all of a sudden, when you won't admit that Kendra called in, that's ridiculous.
Be a man, Eric. Just admit it. People will respect you. You lost.
Stop
Yeah, you know
standing.
that, man.
Stop sticalities.
Yeah.
All right, I'm going to ask you one last time.
Yeah.
Well, Kendra called in. I say, do you admit defeat?
Yes, you did it.
No, seriously.
I'll admit I lost this time.
Oh,
If you look me up,
what bet?
I bet you
No bet.
that I will see her either before or not.
I believe we'll
You
see.
see me.
I'll make a real bet. Here's the real bet, Eric. When you see her, you won't get head or even a hand job. How's that? You want to go with that? If she's so fucking in love with a hand job,
How are you gonna cheat if that?
here's the bet.
That's up to her. I don't. Hey,
But here, I agree with you that she will see you. I agree. Johnny Fratto's probably going to fly her out there.
So you win another bet.
Yeah, I mean, that's pointless, Eric.
She won't even tongue kiss you.
What do we get the truth from truth? You don't need to.
you don't need you to admit you're an idiot. Shut up.
No. Listen, we have the tape. Fuck.
I tell you what,
Can you guarantee sex?
I'll guarantee you this. No way in the world, when you meet chicks, you head.
I
Guarantee.
can't.
I'm not saying,
At
I'm just
least a
telling you.
finger, Eric.
I bet you won't even get your finger.
Stop for a minute.
You won't even get your finger wet.
Actually, I want to be fucked in the ass. But
You won't even get.
You want off the leg.
Stop for a minute. Listen to me, you stupid idiot. I am a gentleman. That
Understood.
Is up to her.
She's supposed to be your girlfriend.
I understand that, but I am telling you, the guys make these bets all the time. I bet you don't get enough.
That's all. It's like this. Can you let me speak?
Yes.
Yeah, it's fucking rude to ask a person a question and not with the man.
All right, let him answer, please.
The shows range on networks from Fox,
All right.
ABC, CBS.
Go ahead. Let's hear the list
You
already.
want the whole gamut.
Yeah, you don't have to intro it.
Well, Fox has got the new show, Ben and Kate. I watched the first episode of that already
You like
on
it?
demand.
All right.
Yeah, it's a good show.
Do that one.
Yeah, he'd do that.
New Girl.
Okay, that's a current series. Okay.
Yeah.
Can I just help out a little bit? Because he'll tell some other ones, but I have two that he sent me. Line ideas for him.
Let me hear it.
He wants to be on FX Anger Management. My character could be an actor that has been sent to trial because I trashed the set when I noticed craft services was out of Pepsi, and Ronnie could play my little driver. Also, Anarchy.
Oh, yeah, I watched that. I love it.
The storyline can have the making a delivery of questions with the girls. I could be in the Bunny Ranch parlor where they hang out talking to some of the girls.
Oh, you just want to be at the bunny.
You want another? Pretty good at there. That.
All Eric is an extra in it.
No. He'd have some lines. He'd be there with girls, and maybe he'd be
What
one of the.
he just said in his plot line.
Well,
He just sitting in.
he'd be saying, talking whether he interacts with one of the Sons of Anarchy.
Well, now you're fleshing out the role. Eric
Yeah.
didn't give himself a character or anything.
And why would Sons of
You know, it'd be
Anarchy-
good though. What if Eric played like the Sons of Anarchy are on their bikes and they're riding down the highway and then they run over like a speed bump, like a raccoon.
Or somebody has Eric in a sidecar and then detaches and goes down the highway.
Yeah,
I'm flying.
I hang him from Ron Paul handlebars.
His character can't ride it anymore.
I know he's.
On that bike.
I'll ride on Jax's bike.
Hey, Jax, you're hot. All right. Well, listen, Eric,
What's
congratulations on your 10th anniversary as a caller to the show.
he didn't give us his full list of shows.
Oh, please, Robin, you're killing me here.
I'm always fascinated.
Community and Parenthood are two more, but he had no plot lines for them.
Community and Parenthood. All right. There you go, Robin.
All right. Well, and no,
Now, maybe he plays a girl.
another girl.
Oh,
Would you ever be in drag role?
no, I would not.
Uh-huh. No.
And what I would play on those two shows is a guy that the main female character of each show would be going out on a date with.
Would you play a baby on Parenthood? Let's say you're a criminal and you have to break in. So you go to a daycare center, you get in a crib, and you're sort of pretending to be a baby so that you can rob the place.
No.
Or go like on Parenthood, they take the kid to like they're checking some. I'm the show, but I
Yeah.
go to the daycare center, and there in the daycare center is this baby.
That's real nice that you've never seen a show when two of the people involved with it are big fans of your show.
Who's
Dax?
oh
Jack Shepard, plus isn't Ron Howard a big fan of your show?
yeah. Well, I can't watch all the shows. I have so many fans, Eric. I can't watch all of their shows. You know. Hey, look at the way you treat your fans. Poor Javier can't even get on your Twitter. Don't criticize me.
You're both the same.
Well, he doesn't like me. I still like it. It's okay.
But that'd be a pretty good episode where so Eric's in the he's in the let's say the normal and first they look the one looks like he goes, I have aging disease.
I can't believe Eric doesn't want to be on Glee.
Oh, hell no.
Really? No?
Sounds like it's right up your
I
alley.
think you would love that.
Not at all.
Would you
Why
play
not?
one of those gay chorus kids?
Stop.
No.
Leave.
You would never play gay. You would never play a gay character.
The only shows that I would be on that have any gay type thing, one would be the New Normal and Modern Family.
I see.
Mhm.
Would you be like a big modern?
Meth baby on Breaking Bad. Like no?
Like somebody had came.
And then like there's a baby coming out and it's you. I feel like
Where?
look what be like
Modern Family was I would play a math teacher for Manny, who and my character would get the hots for his mom.
All right. Well, anyway, hey, happy anniversary, Javier. I hope you get added back to Eric's Twitter following.
So,
Eric, are you political at all? Have you come out for Romney or Obama?
I'm Democrat, so yes, I would go for Obama, not me.
As Jesse Ventura would say, you're a Democrat.
Right.
I'm a Democrat.
Are little people allowed to vote, Robin?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah. Oh, I didn't know that.
Yes.
Only for felons aren't, but little people are.
Yeah, I didn't know if you guys were allowed
It's
to
an
vote.
age thing, not a
I
little
just
people.
checked that. Yeah. See what he said.
And I was wondering, do you have any?
Don't you think that's against like little people? How do they vote when you vote? Do you do absentee? Yeah.
Yes.
Absentee
I see.
ballot.
I was trying. Do you have any prize money?
Oh,
Oh.
boy. Honor anniversary.
Yeah.
I get money for Javier, your fan.
Oh, great.
Can I ask you something, Howard?
Yes.
Do you think it would be, this is one of the things that bothers Eric, do you think it would be funny at all to pit Eric against myself in an Eric the Actor trivia contest?
Like, in other words, see who can answer more questions?
I mean, wouldn't it be funny if I actually beat him at knowing more about himself than he?
Yeah, we got to have some money for that. What is it, JD?
He's doing a block party this weekend. He doesn't need any money.
Oh, he's getting
What
paid.
is that?
Yeah, he's getting paid.
Doesn't he get a couple of grand for that?
Oh, I don't know about that, but I mean, I don't know why he's begging for money.
You're getting paid this weekend, aren't you?
Yeah.
Stop being a freeloader like Mitt Romney says and go to work.
Thanks, JD.
If you call that a hand.
Gary, do we have it? Like, is there a way, like, officials could put together like 5-question contest between Javier and Eric for, like, some money?
What kind
Eric, the Actor trivia about his various appearances on the show, and who can answer more questions. Javier's claiming he can beat Eric at his own trivia game.
I definitely have the money.
Yeah. I don't know anything about Eric the Actor, so I don't know that I can be much help. I would want to hear that. Would you, Robin?
I'd love it.
All right, Eric, hold on. Javier, hold on. Let me see if I can throw something together. I'm not guaranteeing anything.
Can I quickly make a couple little promotions?
Oh, boy.
Can you wait till after the commercial?
Eric, it's not a good time to promote when you've bored everybody.
Yeah, right. Who wants to see you now? Hold on. If it wasn't for Javier, you wouldn't even be interested.
Right.
Hold on.
Well, one of the things.
Oh, my God.
Hold on. I got a break.
Already promoted.
We're coming back after the
hold on.
commercial.
What a great 10th anniversary this is. Uh-oh, I think I just... Oh, fuck. I think I
What,
just...
did you cut him off?
No, I think he's still on hold. Javier, you're still there, right?
Yeah, I'm here.
All right, let me see if I can get you on hold. Hold on. I think I might have hung up.
You might have hung up on Javier, too.
I don't know. I don't even know. All right, we'll be back right after the... All right, time to open up the first caller up. He is a controversial figure. A lot of people say they don't want to hear Eric on the show anymore, but I want to hear him. Go ahead, Eric.
Good morning. I'm calling to demand an apology from Natalie and also you.
Well, I say you never disappoint.
Erica Midget. Erica Midget. Erica Midget. Erica Midget. Erica Midget. Let me tell you something nice about me. I'm my daughter McPhee. I want to come to her stupid fucking state. She's so nice. I fucked her father's hat. McPhee. Fuck me. But fuck. He fucked. I'm sick of this shit. I want to fuck that bitch. That's the last thing you will see from Erica Midget.
Do you think I could demand an apology from Eric?
Yeah.
Absolutely. Many times.
All right, go ahead. You demand first, and then I'll demand.
I demand an apology for, from Natalie finally to get her ass on the air and apologize.
Okay.
And from you for that whole real doll shit. By the way, do you know any good actors that know how to measure?
Oh, yeah, there was a big controversy. That comedian who came down and measured Eric, they were like, well, he's a comedian. He can't really be measuring Eric. Well, no, he measured Eric, and we're having the real doll made. Why would I apologize for that? Who cares? We got the measure.
The fucking actor that probably doesn't even fucking work for the company.
Well, you didn't want the doll anyway. What do you care?
What do you care if we get the measurement right? Now you all of a sudden you care? This is silly, Eric.
Yeah, really. You should root for us to get it wrong so it looks nothing like you when we're fucking it in the ass.
It's a good point. Artie's making sense. Think about it.
I have a feeling that whole thing's just not a bit to piss me off, which it has.
Mr. Perceptive.
And then you're sitting there lying to your whole audience.
Yeah, I'm a big liar. We had a guy in here who measured your head. I don't have to tell you what he does also.
Yeah.
He was here to measure your head.
Well, let's say, again, Eric, we do a show.
Yeah, this is a comedy show.
Do you think someone can make a good enough living just measuring people for the real doll?
He's a freelance measurer, part-time comedian. So what? What do you care?
Probably has another business.
Quite frankly, I could have measured you. How hard is it to measure your head? He's not an official measurer from the company.
The guy has a few careers. I mean, this is America.
The company's some guy's basement where he sits there and makes those plastic dolls that people fuck. What do you think? He's got an operation? He's
got people all over the country.
A measurer from the real doll company.
It's not like the CEO of Pepsi.
God only knows what's doing in the basement at the real doll company.
Exactly.
I think there's real girls in there. They just vulcanize them.
I think we're going to see yellow tape around that house pretty soon.
I don't understand. The guy who measured my head was a comedian.
Actors who can measure.
It's fake.
I guarantee you, if I emailed that company, they probably wouldn't have even known who that fucker was.
Well,
Eric.
They don't care who that guy is. They said, send us the measurements.
He's the guy the Howard Stern show had measure you. That's why the guy will pick up the phone.
There's no official measurer. So we said to the guy, measure Eric. Give you something to do. He goes, okay, I'll measure him. Eric's upset. He's not a real representative.
He wasn't a real measurer.
What do you think? They have a guy who measures?
He's also,
think about it. When they make real dolls, they don't really make them
based
on people. So why would they hire a measurer full time?
Yeah, they can't employ a full-time measurer. The guy's also in the chorus of Wicked. He did us a favor. He usually sleeps in the morning.
I just said he's our official measurer. And he is. If we ever have more,
you're the only one who fell for it, actually.
Yeah, if we ever have any more measurements to take, I'm going to get that guy. Right now, I don't have any measurements.
I'll measure your stupidity.
I think you're the stupid one here. No offense.
I don't think so.
What do you care who measures you?
By the way, hypocrite, this is why I want an apology out of you also. You think that all my other friends are, friends with me or for money reasons.
You don't have any money. Why would I think that?
You make money off me. No one else does.
No?
I'm making a fortune off you.
Keep it up, Eric. I'll get a lawyer.
I got to tell you, Eric, I can't believe the millions I'm making off of you.
From what I hear, my Howard TV episode is the highest one this month.
That is true.
That's money in your pocket, isn't it?
Yes, it is. Thank you.
If we took that off, the number 2 show would become number 1.
Yeah, and by the way, trust me, if it wasn't number 1, I wouldn't have you on the air anymore. A lot of people fed up with you.
But subscribers didn't go up because we had an Eric the Midget show.
No. I mean, they just, whoever was on there said, okay, I'll watch Eric the Midget.
Eric thought he had you. Make your money over that, fucker.
I like that we're arguing about the guy who measured his head.
He goes, wants an apology.
I heard he's an actor. Well, who do you mind going to get to measure your head? Think about it.
How dare you have an actor measure him?
No, I went to Harvard and asked, do you have any good graduates who are into measuring, who have like a measuring career ahead of them?
Do you have anyone with eyesight and working arms?
A measurer. How would there be a measurer? Think about the real doll business. They have 3 prototypes. They got 3 different girls, a blonde, a redhead, and a brunette.
I think they all look alike, just have different hair.
It's all the same girl. Why would they have to measure anyone?
They don't get a lot of custom built off,
You know how fast they'd be out of business if they employed a full-time measurer? That would just be a bloated company, right?
You know
there.
who would do that? Michael Jackson. He's a dumb businessman.
No, I'm pretty sure the Real Doll company is this one guy. Because I know, like, when you order a Real Doll, it takes like 3 or 4 months for him to create it.
I'm sure there's one guy and there's a pit that might have someone in it.
And a crocodile they feed him to.
And a dog. And some lotion. A lot of empty bottles of lotion.
Eric, you busted me. You're right. The measurer was not really from the Real Doll company.
Are you going to apologize?
No. You said that he really... I mean, where am I going to find a guy to measure Eric?
Instead of apologizing, we're going to continue to laugh. And Eric, I don't know who told you to wear a baseball hat on screen, but he or she was right, because that head of yours, Jesus, that doesn't stop going that far. Man.
Yeah, neither does your waist.
Well, put the fucking hat back on, and I wear a shirt, don't I?
All right, look at this. Eric the Midget sent an email expressing his desire for several apologies. Here's what it says.
All right.
Eric is still Natalie, Haley, and Cherry were the only ones were only with him for plans. That's his main beef. He also claims Natalie humiliated him and has hurt his relationship with Johnny Fratto. And Johnny will now only take his calls if Eric calls him the High Commander.
Oh, stop it.
He also has a list of demands. He wants Natalie to help get him a part on Heroes, which Natalie's husband is on.
Right.
He wants help writing songs because his songwriting partner sucked big time, he claims.
Who is he? Michael Jackson?
He wants vocal lessons from Natalie over the phone. And he wants Natalie to agree to it that at least one of his songs will be top #1 country Billboard hit. What does that mean? How could she?
Well, she's had that success.
But how can she claim that one of his songs was #1?
I guess he'll have her keep writing until something like that happens.
Right.
Eric, I believe that's a no on everything.
Yeah, I think that we could pretty much say, forget it.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure I can't get you any of that stuff.
You want a Howard Stern shirt or something?
We don't even have that.
Oh, that's right.
Eric says that Howard Stern show acts like they are the only people in the world who care about him and like him. And he wants us to know that it's not true.
All right.
We don't care about you or like you.
Eric's list of demands for Howard. Howard has to get Eric on whatever show he wants to be on. Howard has to help Eric find a publisher for his children's book. That's Dougie the Wuggy.
Yeah.
Dougie the Puggy.
Dougie the Puggy. And Howard has to admit he was full of shit about the Eric the Midget real doll. No, they're going to make the real doll of you. I'm not full of shit.
I don't fucking think so.
Well, wait till
Well,
you
you
see
wait.
it here.
Wait, I'll get it. Then will you apologize to me?
I don't think that's going to happen.
But if it does happen, will you apologize to me?
I guess I'll say yes, because I don't see it happening.
Okay.
And you know
Hurry
we're
up with
gonna.
that doll.
You know we're
It
putting
takes
on.
months to make it, by the way.
You know we're putting on top of that too. That doll in A's hat.
Yeah.
We'll fuck it till the A's hat falls off.
So Eric, that's it. I mean, I don't know what else you want to say, but there's my answer. I would like to give Eric the opportunity to have sex with his own real doll.
Now that would make history, Eric.
You can go fuck yourself.
Oh, let's do that.
Just
Yes,
think,
you
you know how
would.
many people probably tell Eric to go fuck himself? Now he can.
Eric, I think you should consider having sex with your own real doll.
I think you should consider getting a fucking brain.
Eric the Midget Man. I fit in a garbage can. I float with balloons to smell McFee's spoon. I'm Eric the Midget Man.
Imagine if the real dog gets pregnant
Red Rock.
and has a kid. That kid would be your son, your brother.
What about doing that, Eric?
Oh.
Mm-hmm. All right.
It's not agreeable to anything.
You're angry today. Go think about it.
Just because we suggested fucking a doll that's in your likeness.
Who just got an instant message?
You probably.
No, that would be my phone.
You and Robin with those phones.
Man, Eric, you're a doofus.
Where'd you get an instant message from?
Rich.
Rich who?
From the bunny ranch.
What's he got to say? See, that's when those guys contact you, when you're on the air.
See, they just got a plug.
Oh,
Yep.
yeah.
Figure things out, Eric.
They said, or he said I could ask for a blowjob or a hand job from Natalie, which you did not read in that email.
No, I didn't. I didn't see that there.
And you need better glasses.
Is it there?
You want Natalie Maines to blow you?
Yes.
Oh, just so you know, that sheet that I gave you
Yeah.
is compiled from 9 different emails that go on forever.
Oh, I see. Yeah, I think she'd blow you. I'm pretty sure.
Blow you off.
At least a hand job.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure a woman who's probably got multi-million dollars and Grammys and has a husband and kids.
Just waiting in line to blow Eric.
To blow Eric.
Has a failing music career.
Red Rock.
Right.
Has a music career.
Yeah.
Something
Has
you
a
like.
career. All right, Eric, I think we've devoted enough time to this segment.
The answer to all of your requests?
Is no.
Big fat no.
Why the fuck is this
0.0.
like a one-sided argument? Where the fuck is she?
Who?
Natalie.
Sleeping.
She's busy. I don't know what she's doing.
She doesn't care.
She has
She's got
a life.
Yeah, life.
Where is she? One-sided
Why
argument.
isn't she at my beck and call?
Yeah, it's still like 5 a.m. where she's sleeping.
Yeah, she lives in L.A.
What she's doing what you should be doing.
Sleeping.
Artie,
She's
you
sleeping.
know how to tell time?
Yeah.
It's 3 a.m. here, not 5.
I said like 5. It was an hour and a half off.
What's wrong with you, Artie?
I mean, you know, I'm
The
like that.
comedy's not pure.
I'm like that measurer guy.
You're not real.
You're not an official timesman?
You know what I've been doing? Too much measuring on the side. It's affecting my real work.
You know Natalie sleeps on an Eric the Midget pillow that she had custom made? How many people know that?
I didn't know that.
A little fact I thought I'd throw in.
Yeah.
Were you aware of that, Eric?
No, I was not.
Nope. Sleeps on an Eric the Midget pillow. It's in your likeness. She had it custom made. That's true.
Her kids pal around with it.
Kids are taller than it.
Her kids beat it up.
The pillowcase is blocky.
Has Eric talked to Johnny since he's had to call him the High Commander?
I left him a voicemail about this whole situation with Natalie.
Johnny's just happy to be rid of Eric.
I know, High Commander.
Yeah, you know, I saw Johnny in L.A.
Oh, did you?
I did. He came to one of my signings with his little son. He's got a cute little son. And Johnny was walking around, and we didn't even bring up Eric. I think Johnny's having a fine life without him.
You mean somehow Johnny's getting along without Eric?
Yeah.
Wow. All right, Eric.
Not from what I heard. One time he did talk to me. He did say that he brought you up or brought me up to you.
No, he's lying.
All right, we'll see. I'll see if he'll call in and correct you on that.
Okay.
All right, I got to get over to Gary the retard, Eric. I'll talk to you later.
I want that apology out of Natalie by tomorrow.
Wait,
What all you want?
Gary the retard is eating his own shit. We have to get to him.
What is it, Ralph?
Yeah, I'm waiting to hear what the consequence is if Natalie.
Yeah, what happens to Natalie if she doesn't give you an apology? Ralph's making a very good point.
Making a demand. What happens if she...
Not sure at the moment, but I'm sure I could come up with something.
Well, Eric, you really should have your ducks in a row when you yell out demands to people.
If you're going to threaten someone, you got to have the whole thing thought out.
Right.
The consequence.
I'll try to think of a way to humiliate her.
Go on a hunger strike.
Humiliate her.
Yeah. Humiliate her.
Eric, know how to spell much?
This is a girl who flew across the country to see you, and you're trying to humiliate her.
I know.
No. That's Eric.
Dope. Doesn't even realize who his friends are.
And Natalie took on the president of the United States.
And Eric.
She's not scared of you.
Yeah, exactly. That's a good point.
Yeah, right.
Well, she better get ready to make nice.
Eric's going to roll over her foot.
To use one of their song titles.
You're the only one who knows one of their song titles.
Who even knew that was a song?
Right. I mean, when we like her.
What's the name of her song?
Not ready to make nice.
Oh.
Wait, Natalie's on the phone. Now we're going to get some action. Here we go.
Awesome.
Hi, Natalie.
Hi, Howard. It's Natalie.
Hi. Now, Eric wants an apology from you.
I'm sorry, Eric. I'm sorry. And, Eric, I have a deal for you. I will blow you, but on one condition.
What is the condition, Natalie?
I'm going to stand across the room, and if you walk to me, I'll blow you.
All right. Eric, what do you think of that?
Richard, you are such a retarded hick.
This is Natalie. Who's this Richard character? I'll blow you, Eric. Come on, you just got to walk to me.
That's generous.
Come on, I'll put that 5-inch midget cock right in my mouth.
Wow, Natalie. What about your husband, Adrian Pazdar, the star of Heroes?
He's a big Eric fan. He'll be jacking off in the corner. He won't mind.
Your husband's going to jack off in the corner.
Yeah. All over Eric's wheelchair.
Well, Eric, that sounds like fun.
All right, Eric, you got a goal.
Generous.
Come on, Eric. You better start practicing.
Talk dirty to Eric and see if he likes it, Natalie.
Eric, I can't wait to have that little midget cock writhing around in my mouth and hitting my teeth and the little midget head of your cock. It's going to be.
What do you think of that, Eric?
My throat.
Get me hard.
What do you think, Eric? I'll spit on it too.
Richard, go back to the back room with your boyfriend Sal and do that.
Eric, I have a cold. I sound a little different today.
You do sound a little different.
Yeah,
even I admit that.
A little under the weather.
Natalie, to prove it's you, could you sing a little bit of your hit, I'm Not Ready to Make Nice Now?
I'm not ready to make nice.
That's her.
That's me.
It's her. No one else knows that song.
Yeah, I know the lyrics.
All right, thank you, Natalie.
Thank you, Howard.
All right, Eric, there's your offer from Natalie.
Love you, Eric.
Whatever, Richard.
I'll let you put it in my poop chute, too.
All right. All right, thank you, Natalie.
Thank you.
All right, offering her asshole.
Look at Eric's forehead.
Asshole and vagina.
I'm going to put a little Vaseline on the tip of Eric's head. Shove it in my asshole.
All right, Eric, there you go. Thank you. Thank you. Right. All right, Eric making demands about Natalie Maine. Exciting morning so far on the show.
Who's beautiful? Eric, the actor, is holding for Marion from Brooklyn. Hi, Eric. How are you? Merry Christmas.
Hey now, Eric. Merry Christmas.
Eric.
Hello, am I on air?
Yes, you are.
Eric, you're here. Thank you for calling.
No problem. How are you guys?
What was your favorite memory from growing up, Eric, as a child?
He hasn't grown up. He's still growing.
That's a cool question.
Yeah, that was a rotten question.
Oh, you lived a difficult childhood. So what is your most special holiday memory?
That's a good question. Let's see. There's quite a few different holidays I remember. I just remember going over to my grandparents on Christmas Day, my dad's side of the family, and spending Christmas Day over there, opening presents and, then having dinner with my grandma and grandpa and my aunt and my parents, of course.
Eric, what are you doing this Christmas? Bunny Ranch Christmas party?
No. Going over to my brother and his wife with my parents on Christmas Day.
But you're right, Eric. Christmas is an awesome time spending with family.
Maybe it was because I fell asleep.
Yeah, you must have been tired. You must have been drowsy.
But over the air, it was very distorted. He sounded overmodulated.
Sounds perfect there.
Yeah.
Perfectly boring.
Yeah, I'm glad I didn't hear it now. It's a terrible story.
Double A. Yeah, it's a great time for family, Eric.
That's from Angela.
Eric the Midget, go ahead. What's up in Sacramento?
Good morning.
That was pleasant.
Sorry, wasn't expecting you to get to me.
Go ahead. What can I do for you? Hey, what is your favorite Christmas moment?
Can you expand on that?
I believe I went over that already on Marianne's show.
Okay. All right. Well, I won't ask it again. I didn't get enough of an explanation, though. We wanted you to go into more colorful detail.
Yeah, like what was the best gift and all that.
Yeah, all that.
I loved it when they hung me in the stocking over the fireplace.
Anyway, what can I do for you, Eric?
Any of your other fucking relatives there that day?
I'm sure there was.
No.
I was calling to talk about, being on the Marianne show, and then also, what the fuck's Robin's problem? I thought I sounded clear as a bell.
All right, Eric. To you sounded clear.
Maybe that's the problem.
No, you sounded fine.
You also liked your own radio show, which never had good audio.
Yeah, I wish that show would come back. Is that coming back, that American Idol show?
Let's see you do one all on your own, Robin.
Well, you had a sidekick.
You had two.
Yeah, you had a guy and a girl working with you.
Didn't you have an engineer?
No, it was two guys.
No, there was a girl on there.
I believe that I would have known if there was a girl. Since
Eric, I heard your radio show. There was a girl on with you every time.
There was a girl I interviewed. She was not my co-host.
She worked with you. She worked with you.
Oh, my God. It was my own damn show. I know who
Eric,
the fuck was in there.
her name was Gina. I remember her name. You were sitting there talking to her on your show.
Oh, I thought you were talking about the one that I did for you.
No.
That's where you confused me. I thought you were
talking about your Idol show.
Yeah, my show I did for you was
I'm talking about the JFSC, Johnny Fratto Social Network.
That's what we were talking about.
JFSN, whatever.
JFSE.TV.
JFSE?
Are you bringing back that American Idol show?
Yes.
Where you sit and explain what's going on with Idol as it's going on?
Actually, you watch Idol with Eric. Yeah.
You're bringing that back?
Yes, starting the 13th of January.
Yeah, I can't wait for that. I love that show.
2 reasons I hate American Idol.
Yeah.
Let me mark 13th. Let me mark this on January 12th. Call in sick.
How do you feel about the Idol changes? They're putting a new female judge. They're also going to have less of the bad people on, and they're going to have more contestants. What do you think about that? He's an Idol expert. We should get his opinion.
Well, I think it's good that they're having a new judge. I mean, it's about time to make some changes.
All right, we'll see you later, Eric.
So this would be a 4th judge? They're not getting rid of him.
No, Paul is still there, but there's another girl coming on.
Thanks for calling.
Okay,
right, many are speculating they're trying her out.
We'll see you, buddy.
All right, Eric, thank you.
All right, yeah, Happy New Year.
Shut the fuck up, fat ass.
See you later. We're gonna replay your Christmas story again.
Eric, the shithead.
Oh, now you're getting down on yourself. Don't do that.
Eric, the worthless sack of shit.
Johnny Fratto wants to chime in.
Hey, Howard, can you hear me?
Yeah, Johnny.
That show Marianne did actually was good. I mean, when you take away the singing and everything,
yeah,
it really was good. I was really shocked. It was very, very entertaining, and they didn't step on one another. And Double A and the High Pitch and Irish John did a great job. They did a great job. You got to listen to it.
Did you like when Eric called in, or you dislike that part?
This Eric, when he called in?
Yeah.
Yeah, oh yeah.
You like that part?
I'll tell you what I did see about that part that I thought was funny. Elephant Boy asked him a question, and I had no fucking idea what he said. Eric seemed to know what he was saying. I had no idea what he said.
Well, these guys in the Whack Pack all speak the same language.
They have that language, yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, Howard, did they give you the clip of Eric's apology to you?
No, what apology?
They have an apology. They have an apology. That's why I'm on the phone. They have an apology that Scott Salem has that I think you'll like very much. Although I don't know if the intentions are exactly what he says they are.
No, we'll dig that out. All right, Eric, Johnny, I got to go anyway.
Okay, Howard.
All right, thanks, guys.
All right.
All right.
You couldn't play that while I'm on air with you.
What? Your apology? No.
Why didn't you start off with that, Eric, instead of letting it drag out till the end?
Howard. It's good, Howard.
Yeah.
Eric, because if I came up and said that, then you guys would think it was a bit.
All right. Hey, Eric, I got to go anyway. I got a bunch of stuff going on, And Gary just came in here and rolled his eyes saying that the apology isn't that
Eric,
good.
the most white.
Gary gave me that silent.
Oh, Gary, kiss my white ass.
You know what, Aaron, here's the deal.
Yeah.
It's 2 minutes long.
Oh.
And it's stupid, right?
Eric had a dream. He appreciates everything in life now. And, oh, by the way, Johnny, can I have that limo now? And it sounds very, to me, made up.
Right.
I think it was made up.
Eric, ridiculous.
Gary gave me the high sign with his eyes saying, Howard,
don't bother.
If you go down that road, you're not going to be able to make anything.
I think if you go down that road, that's not what he meant. I think that Eric does have ulterior motive.
Yeah, I think, Johnny, it's kind of the thing where, Eric thinks it's funny and interesting and you do, but we kind of don't.
No, I don't think. I don't think it's funny.
Oh, okay.
I think that's why it's funny.
Eric, a completely unfunny midget.
Eric, when you try to be funny, you're horrible.
Yeah.
Howard, there's plagiarism in there, unfunniness.
There's plagiarism.
Eric, the lame ass midget.
Well, Johnny, maybe I will listen to it.
You'll get it at the end. Gary didn't listen to the end.
All right.
You got to hear it all the way to the end, because at the end he reveals what he's wanting, what he's looking for.
Eric's a shit hawk.
All right, I got it. All right, thank you, Eric. Thanks, Johnny.
All right, Howard.
Later. Bye, Eric.
Bye.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Wild thing, you make my heart sing. You make everything groovy. Wild thing. Wild thing, I think I love you, but I want to know for sure.
Wow, he's good. Artie.
Well, what else
Well, go
can
ahead.
happen to you?
I might as well, yeah.
You're making out with Blue Iris, Eric the Midget's laughing at you.
I don't want you going off the deep end over the Yankees.
No, I'm fine. Let him throw. Go ahead.
Hey, Eric.
Good morning.
Good morning.
This is him laughing at me?
This is a chipper, Eric.
All right. All right, Eric.
Yeah, but
My team is better than yours this year.
I get
My
it.
team actually made it past the second round.
Let me remind everybody who's all wrapped up in this, none of these teams are your team. Nothing to
Couldn't
do.
help that team do anything.
Well, I'll tell you, in my case, though, I do have an investment in the Yankees at this point. God knows what I've dropped in that stadium.
Well, Eric, go ahead. Give it to Artie.
Well, one thing's for sure. Now that the A's, I guess, won't have the opportunity to embarrass the Yankees, I guess their next target is the World Series. Well, they'll embarrass the Mets.
Well, Eric is really dishing it out this morning.
Yeah, man.
Boy, Artie.
You're a regular doctor.
You admit it. He's really.
He's not laughing at you.
Well, I mean, is that out of him being a sweet guy or a lack of wit?
Maybe it's a lack of wit, because I expected here.
He's not a witty guy.
Yeah.
Artie, you are a loser.
Yeah. You got to come at me a little better than that. Right?
Where are the voicemails I left on Will's voicemail? They were a lot better.
You what? You lost your venom?
He ran out of venom.
What are you like? You're like a dictionary. C voicemail.
All right. Thank you, Eric. And Eric really let you have it, Artie.
You're reeling over there, aren't you?
Artie, you were trying to get out, weasel your way out of this. Why should they let you off the hook when they really have not let me off the hook?
Oh, he's going to kiss Blue
Dude,
Iris.
at least I have never else done a bet on this fucking show or gone back on one thing I said I do, unlike you.
Yeah, you ought to come in and fly while Artie's kissing Blue Iris.
That would be good.
How many favors can we do for you, motherfucker? Get in here and tie some yourself.
Thank you, Eric.
I'll be calling in Wednesday to talk to John Cena. I hope to be able to send the video footage.
Yes, we're looking for that.
Thank you. Wait, your cartoon is airing on Howard TV. Have you watched it?
I've seen it. I think it's a piece of shit.
It's the funniest thing ever. And it does look like you got to admit.
No, it doesn't.
Oh. It's so dead on.
So captures him.
You got to admit it looks like you. Come on.
No, it does not look like me.
This guy, I don't know how long that cartoon is, but it's a long cartoon. And he's with Tabitha Stevens and
3 minutes, 25 seconds.
You got to see it. It's on how. Look, doesn't that look like him?
It does look like him.
There's the character.
Yeah, I love it.
Does your chair look like that? That's a wild chair.
No, it does not look like that.
How many times have you watched the boy? Tabitha Stevens looks great in the cartoon. And you're yelling at her, and she's got big titties. Dude, I could have hooked you up with her.
Oh well.
All right, thank you. I'm looking at the cartoon drawing of Eric's room, and there's a big sign up there. It says, "I've got the McFever" for Catherine McPhee.
Right.
Yeah, wouldn't you be surprised? I don't even have. Actually, I only have 2 American Idol things. One is the autograph picture they all gave me last year when I met them, and then the other is the photographs of me meeting them. That's the only American Idol stuff I have anywhere in my room.
You don't have the McFever, is what you're saying.
No, he has McFever. He just doesn't have a thing. And then there's Tabitha peeing on Eric's face, as you can see. And his wheelchair goes berserk. All right, thank you, Eric.
All right, talk to you Wednesday.
Bye for now.
But that kid does that animation is great.
Yeah. It's and I forget.
It's Kevin something.
Kevin, he's good. Oh, he's terrific. Hey, Eric, you're on the air. Oh, Eric the Midget. I thought it was just an Eric. I didn't realize. Eric, you're a little chatty today.
Yeah.
Good morning.
Good morning.
I was calling back because I heard the interview that you did with the female from Smallville. And
the female?
The female.
What?
The fact that you sent her, away crying.
Yeah, she didn't like the interview, evidently, but I really, honestly, I just don't think I asked her anything all that outrageous.
It doesn't matter whether you asked her anything outrageous. It was her reaction.
Yeah. She just didn't dig the interview. It's, but it wasn't, I would say, it was actually very pleasant and sweet, I thought, the interview. And I really meant no offense asking her about her nude parties. I thought it was an interesting line of questioning, considering most people don't know who she is.
A month ago, you kept wondering why I would not want to have you guys interview Catherine. That's exactly
Catherine McPhee?
I feel that you guys would, the same result would happen. She'd be leaving in the place crying.
Does she have nude parties?
I got to tell you something, Eric. In my defense, I've interviewed, I'd say, 100,000 women in my career. And I can count
only
people.
How many have cried?
Gilda Radner and this girl. And
there might have been 1 or 2 others.
Maybe. And all those women. So, it's not like I'm a tard. I know what I'm doing. It's just like some people just have a bad reaction to my line of questioning. I'm sorry. And I don't, and my job is to sort of like find some interesting kind of life story about that person and talk to them about it. I had no idea that was such a sensitive topic, being like nude with your friends. Honestly, I don't understand. I wish I could ask her and say, what the fuck are you crying about? Get a grip on reality.
It seems rather bizarre that you do that. You can't talk about it.
Yeah, I didn't know it was taboo. I don't know. What's the big... I thought it was kind of fun and interesting and sort of like in line with how we sort of like to talk about sex or talk about, behavior. I don't know. It was interesting. And I bet you Catherine McPhee has a better sense of humor than this. Most people have a sense of, they're like, yeah, that's kind of interesting. Let me tell you how it works.
Eric certainly stayed tuned during the whole interview.
I mean, this girl is on Smallville. She's not, Jane Edith Evans.
She's on a movie that was, well, never mind.
What?
Never mind.
It's a nice movie.
It's a great film.
I mean, I don't know anything about it. I mean, I don't know. I didn't know that this was going to be the mind-blowing event of her day. I mean, honestly. And,
well, see, with the fact of Catherine recovering from bulimia, I'm sure that you guys would be pressing her about that.
So what?
You'd ask her about that. So
I'd love to know about that.
That would probably have the same result.
No, I bet you it wouldn't.
And
everybody's so fucking sensitive. You could ask me about anything. I'll talk to you about anything. There's nothing in my life that would make me cry. I mean, seriously.
Well, we even found Artie's weak spot. So, I mean, it is possible.
Oh, fucking Artie's out of control. I mean, it's understandable.
I mean,
guy's almost dead.
I mean, heroin addiction is a little different than her showing her tits at a party.
Right. Come on. Artie's 38 years old. He's still doing heroin.
I mean, it's time for me to move on. Right?
Yeah, I mean, this is a guy who should be crying.
And this woman is a hot chick on a TV show. She should be happy.
I love Artie to death, but Jesus Christ, I got to get into some treatment.
Guys, it's Artie again. It's Tuesday morning. I'm not going to be able to make it in again today. I had a little bit of a relapse here.
Artie's on heroin. Artie's on heroin. Artie's on heroin. Artie's on heroin. He snorts heroin just like cocaine. Cause he's so fat that he can't find a vein. Artie's on heroin. Artie's on heroin.
Thank you. Catchy tune.
Artie, is your name going to be on any other death pools?
We're talking about CSI Miami.
Yeah.
All right, Eric. Thank you.
Is there any TV show you don't watch 4 times a day?
Yeah, really. Any more obscure references?
Do?
You say some of the things you love about the show. One in particular is Eric the Midget.
You got to make Eric, if you stay on after this contract stuff, you got to have an Eric 102. I love Eric the Midget.
Why is Eric the Midget so controversial? There are people, I read the email every day. There are people who love Eric the Midget and people who hate Eric the Midget. There's almost no in between. What is it you love about Eric the Midget? Because I'm in your camp.
I think Jimmy Kimmel says it best when he's like, the way Eric gets on the phone and talks to Howard as if he's an equal and yells at him, and it's like there's awkward silences. I mean, I could listen to it all day. I go on YouTube and listen to, there's some guy that puts up clips of every time he calls in.
Right.
I sit there for hours at night listening to clips of Eric the Midget bitch about this and that. I mean,
Eric, do you hear this? You're getting accolades from a super fan. You have a fan.
Thank you, Mike.
It's Matt.
Hey, Eric, I love you. I love you.
Thank you.
Thank you for giving me an awkward silence. I mean,
is that your favorite when he just kind of, it takes him a long time to rev up and say something?
This is as big as if John Lennon came from the dead and talked to me.
Wow.
I mean, John Lennon, Paul McCartney, Eric the Midget, and Howard Stern, Artie Lang.
Were you ever a part of his website when he was doing his? I forget what it was called.
I'm not that big of a loser to go on to stick him, but.
Right.
Oh yeah, when he was doing that American Idol show?
I was friends with him on MySpace, and then
you got booted.
I sent him an email about something, and he sent me this big message about how I'm cleaning up my friends, and you're one of them that I'm cleaning up. This long email. I'm like,
so he threw you off MySpace?
Yeah, then I sent him another request, and he just wouldn't answer it. Like he knows who I am. Like, wow. Eric, will you acknowledge me now, and can I be your friend? I love you.
Yeah, I have no problem if your friend requests me again.
All right, Eric, and flying with the balloons, that's my dream come true. That is my dream come true.
A lot of
Please
people say that.
fly with balloons.
Do you tell him that in the email? That's when he gets in.
Well, you know, he went through my pictures, and I do have a picture of balloons.
Right.
And he put under it, these will never be attached to me. ... capital letters, ever.
Ever. Eric, you can see your fans who love you even get burned by you. You are very difficult to be a friend with.
Silence.
I really don't think I am.
All right. Eric, before I move on, because this is a big contest, I know you were on hold for a while. Did you have something you wanted to say?
Yes, I was on hold to say sorry to Artie for last week.
Wow, that's very nice.
Apology accepted, Eric. Thank you.
Wow, that's a big deal.
You know, Eric had been a little rough on Artie because Eric was looking forward to making his stand-up debut.
Well, no. That was the original reason. But I was getting one side of a two-sided story, and the one side I was getting was making it sound like Artie was ripping.
All right, you know what? Even Matt is having a good time right now, and he loves it, and he's felling as you tell your story. But
this is about the super fast.
This is about the super
competition.
fast. And Eric, I'm going to say that was awfully big of you to call in and apologize to Artie. Artie, you do accept the apology?
Absolutely, and I would never rip anybody off. I'm very professional.
What are you eating right now, Artie, so people know?
Bacon and eggs.
Bacon and eggs.
Oh.
Eric, accept me. Matt Ryan. I love you.
Yeah, I will. And before he lets me go, good luck to you in this contest.
Hey, thanks, Eric.
All right. What about the rest of you? Steve, are you an Eric the Midget fan, or are you one of those people that just can't stand when Eric calls in?
I love to hate him. He's just so ungrateful for everything you've done to him. Just annoying.
So he's annoying.
The annoying Midget.
There you have it. Yeah,
Right.
I mean, if he said thanks once in a while, I'd be a lot better with him.
Did you call like today? You earn a lot of points for Eric with you?
Absolutely, in the hate column. Again, first of all, he wished Matt good luck. Who cares about Matt? You know,
Right.
it's all about me.
Thanks, Eric.
Gina, are you a fan or not a fan of Eric the Midget segments?
How can you not be a fan of him?
You
I
like
mean,
it.
even if you hate him, you have to be a fan of him.
Right.
He's
All right.
great.
Eric, those are good reactions from the super fans. And we'll talk to you again at some point. He'll be mad at me that I just hung up on him. So, Howard, Eric the Midget calls have been classic. Yeah, we had a funny one yesterday. What was it? Eric called.
Is that the one where he was listing the TV shows?
That's the one, I think, where we did the funny phone call to Eric and we got him to be the Lollipop Guild.
Right. Yeah, somebody pitched him on the remake of The Wizard of Oz.
Yeah, what it was is Sal called up as Steven Spielberg's assistant.
Yeah.
So they're doing a remake of Wizard of Oz. We got him to sing some crap. I think that's what everyone's referring to.
Hello.
Hi, is this Eric?
Yes, it is.
Hi, Eric. It's Diane calling from Scott Silverman's office at DreamWorks Studio.
Okay.
Okay, 1 second, Eric. I'm going to transfer you.
Eric. He's like, okay.
Does he not question this for a second? He really thinks studios are going to be calling.
Well, Gary called him first and said they're looking for you. Can I give him your number? So we had the whole thing orchestrated.
Right.
And Gary was in on it. And it was a whole thing.
It wasn't like he was cold called by Steven Spielberg.
He never gets excited either. It's about to be in a major film.
Yes.
Good morning. How are you?
Good morning. I'm good.
I happen to be a big fan of the show, and I hear you a lot, and we're working on some projects, so I'm pretty excited to speak to you.
Okay.
Right now, we're casting for The Wizard of Oz. I understand that you are a midget. That's what they call you on the show, correct? Eric the Midget?
No, I'm 5'5", so I would be categorized as a little person.
Okay, great. Can you sing?
A little.
Good. Have you ever seen The Wizard of Oz?
Yes.
Eric's smart. You know, they always say in show business, whatever they ask you if you can do, say you can do.
Yes, yeah, I sing.
Great. We want you to be one of the Lollipop Kids.
Okay.
So let's give that a shot. We represent the Lollipop Guild, the Lollipop Guild, the Lollipop Guild. Go ahead, give that a try.
We represent the Lollipop Guild, the Lollipop Guild, the Lollipop Guild.
Excellent.
Can you dunk a basketball?
Yes. Depends on how high the rim is.
He does sound like those.
The Guild kids.
He does. He's got the thing, and I think the original Guild kids they had to use an effect on their voice, but not with Eric.
Excellent. And in the name of the Lollipop Guild, we wish to welcome you to Munchkin Land.
And in the name of the Lollipop Guild, we wish to welcome you to Lollipop Land.
Munchkin Land.
Or Munchkin Land.
And then it goes, tra-la-la-la-la, tra-la-la-la, tra-la-la-la-la-la-la-la.
Tra-la-la-la, tra-la-la, tra-la-la.
Listen, you got to get with it. You're falling behind here.
Tra-la-la-la-la-la-la.
You're tripping all over yourself here. Tra-la-la-la-la-la-la-la.
Tra-la-la-la-la-la-la.
All right, excellent. I have your phone number. I'm going to pass this by to Mr. Spielberg myself, okay? How about during the credits, would you mind? And this is going to be really cute for the movie. How about Eric the Munchkin? Okay, let me just get down some of your basic information for the costumes and the outfits, okay? What is your height?
3'5".
Great. Just do me a favor. Take off your pants.
Why do you need to know this?
For the costume. Just tell me when your pants are off.
Okay.
Reach down between your legs, grab your crotch, and give me the size. Would you be willing to have us shave you?
No.
If you want to get into big pictures, sometimes you have to make a few sacrifices.
No.
Squeeze your ass for me. I just need to know if the tight or loose for the tights. That's all. And then we're done. Please.
Tight?
Yeah. The tight buttocks?
Yeah.
Okay, if you give them a squeeze, explain the squeezing. What does it feel like in your hand? So I get it. Is it like provolone or is it like cottage cheese?
Provolone.
Yeah. Provolone.
Yeah.
Oh man. I'm getting worked up here. Okay, hold on. How often do you pleasure yourself? Oh.
You sound like you're enjoying this too much.
I'm not enjoying this at all. Just please tell me. Please. This is it. You're going to get the big part.
I'm not answering.
What? Just give me a number, anything. Just tell me how you do it. Come on, you're a lollipop kid. Let's go.
No.
Oh.
Goodbye.
Oh.
Too late.
Oh.
Sounds like he's done.
I'm outie.
Like that.
Too much.
Yes, Eric the Midget, real quick. I can't do one of your long, extended phone calls. I have to take a break.
Well,
yes, Eric.
you start calling me Eric L. from California to the Eric the Midget.
Well, people know you as Eric the Midget. This is your name. If you change it, it's like when Fred tried to change his name to Eric. It didn't work.
We have a lot of Erics. We have a high-pitch Eric, a bong hit Eric,
And Eric the Midget. No, you're Eric the Midget.
You got to be Eric the Midget.
It's just good people know you that way. Don't get all uptight.
Well, also,
It's like the Riddler in Batman. You don't start changing his name to the Joker. People would be confused.
Get it?
the prank call that Sal did the other day.
Yeah, it's brilliant.
Well, because of it, I'm bringing a sexual harassment.
Well, I got to tell you now, you're getting to be funny.
No, I'm serious.
All right.
The only way that it's going to stop, and it's going to include you, is don't fire it.
I'm not firing Sal.
Well, use the station.
All right, bring it on.
Gary.
Get in line. But by the way, Eric, all the money I've given you over the years, all of the trips, and getting you work on a TV show, that's a good FU to me. So, thanks.
Oh, great. You just ruined it. Howard, I was trying to do a prank to scare
You're not going to scare Sal. That's a ridiculous premise. It's funny, though. It was a funny joke.
You should have ended it.
Yeah, you should have done it just for that second and let it go.
Yeah. I mean, I'm not going to tell you how to do your job. You're Eric the Midget, and I'm not. Ha! Now I'm the pranker. Listen, Eric, listen, I got to go.
Wait, I have one question.
What is it?
I would have one quick question for Eric.
Mm-hmm.
Eric, what I want to know is, when I was going at it, how come you told me your ass is tight like a provolone?
That's what I'm wondering. Why does he go along with it?
Right.
I thought when, tailors, when they have to do pants, they have to measure you everywhere. So that's
He's on the phone.
You can't measure your own crotch. Eric, I got to go anyway.
All right.
All right. Don't worry. And by the way, I am looking for a job for you. I am talking to people.
And please, no more prank calls from
No.
anyone.
No, we have to make prank calls.
Stop it.
Stop that. Take our crank calls. Thank you.
Oh, God.
Is your ass really as tight as a provolone?
No.
Imported or domestic?
He sits in a chair mostly.
I know. I'm like, what in the world is he answering this question for?
Thank you, Eric. Yes, Ralph.
Dude, that Eric the Midget was hilarious. That you should play that. I mean, I was like cracking up.
Yeah.
And I love it. He does it a couple of times where something he doesn't really, he gets frustrated. He just goes, eh.
That's what was killing me. I was like, those grunts are just problems.
I know I get some people say Eric isn't their favorite. Eric's one of my favorites. I mean, I'm not saying Eric's going to hit a home run every time, but
I got to say, come on, just tell me real quick. Give me a number.
on a happier note, it was I'm a big fan of the Swap Shop phony phone call series continues with Sal and Rich putting this together, and I have to say, this is a very strong phony phone call. Yes, a lot of ball busting. And in your honor, with your new sisters, and in honor of your father playing the, I love that he immediately saw this as a sign from God. You know, it's a miracle. It's a miracle. I can't even believe what I'm hearing. It's
amazing.
Richard and Sal love to prank Tradio and Swap and Shop Pro. They bring it to action as a easy target. Now, this particular Swap Shop Robin, this host had a very strict and confusing rule about calling into his show.
Okay.
In fact, I'm going to say he seemed kind of angry even before you called him a ball. So you guys listen to this as soon as you hear a guy busting balls. Like the host was being a little bit like
taking Tradio a little too seriously.
Yeah, like if I was the host of Swap and Shop, I'd be happy anybody called in. He's like, you can call in twice, but if you call in a third time, listen to this. Here he is setting up the rules, and then we'll continue.
An edition of Swap Shop.
All right, folks, we're going to go through the super subset of rules. Here they are. If you give me your 3 items, you're done. If you only give me 2, I'll let you call back and add your 3rd item. We'll make it quick, make it snappy. I'm not going to be a jerk about it. We're not going to have someone call for up 1 item and then call me back and say, hey, I've got a 2nd item, and then call me back and spreading it out so that someone can throughout the entire show. I mean, to me, it's common sense. It would seem like, but you got to leave unturned.
This guy, you would think that is broadcasting to billions of people. As far as I can tell, he's on the internet.
And handling billions of phone calls.
And Howard, he just call for us. Tell us exactly not what to do.
Right.
So
you
got to do piece of cake.
All right. So, of course, Richard and Sal immediately start calling in to bust this guy's balls because he really is arrogant. I mean, hey, listen, man, I'm going to do this as a courtesy.
Yeah.
I don't want you calling in the whole show with different items. You can call in with up 1 call, 3 items. If you happen to call in with 2 and you forgot one of your items, I'll allow that. But I mean, listen to this guy. Anyway, so Richard and Sal then start calling in. Here's first Richard.
Good morning. You're on Swap Shop.
I just caught the tail end of the beginning of the show. Did you say we have to call 3 times or?
No. Okay. You can give up to 3 items. All right. But you only get 1 phone call per show unless you if you give me 2 items now and think of another one, I'll let you call me back and give me a 3rd. I'll just add it to the list.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I thought you didn't want us calling more than once, though.
No. Do you have it? Tell you what, buddy, do you got anything you want to offer up today? Let's get through this.
I have a washer.
Mm-hmm.
Now, so do I give the other item or do I call back?
Give me up to 3 items right now. That's all I got to do.
But what if I just have 2, though?
Then you give me 2.
Oh, okay. Oh.
All right. That's enough of that.
Okay, it gets better. That was like ball busting. It was great. But then why leave it alone? Not to be outdone. Sal calls in. He was confused by the rules, too.
Let's jump into the phones again.
Selling a Toro lawnmower 1986.
All right.
Okay, so now I could get 2 items now. Now, is that considered 1 phone call for 1 item?
What the heck is everybody's deal? This isn't show. As a courtesy, if you give me a 2nd, if you give me 2 items for the show, courtesy, but then you're done. Goodness, I'm telling you, man, some people get a life. We're going to take a break. All right, we're going to calm down. We're going to hit the reset. Let's clean it up. What is happening? My goodness, mailbag when we get back.
I like this guy. I'm nice enough to listen to him. He's yelling at me like he's a school teacher. What kind of host is that? Where's the fun in this? The guy's yelling and chastising the audience.
He's upset that you want your phone number on through.
Confused.
Good morning. You're on Swap Shop.
You let that other guy call in 3 items the first time.
I didn't know such thing. What item do you have?
A Westinghouse washer I told you about for 30.
Okay, washer for 30.
But I was going to call back about that.
You don't have to do that. I don't get how you're not understanding this, man. What's going on here?
I'm confused. I'm sorry.
Okay, how much do you want for a weed eater? Get a life, man. Come on. Oh my, what is happening? As a courtesy, man, I offered this up. Do you people really have that little going on? But what happened with him?
What is with this guy? He's a buzzkill.
Totally.
Just be happy someone's calling in. Let him call 50 times.
We're the only ones calling.
No, everyone's calling in.
He's yelling at us.
Sal called back. This is great. Now, Sal,
well, I want to ask you, as far as the mailbag is concerned, is that the same thing as calling in an item? I mean, can you send 3 items on 1 mailbag or?
No.
An item per call times
Buddy.
6.
Buddy, listen, man. The just as I do, but
One call, but 2 third courtesy call, I can add additional 3 items. So
No.
that's about 9 items on 3 calls.
come on, man. Come on, man. You got to be kidding me. Don't be an idiot. Come on now. Come on. We can't have that going over the air. Or you know what you can do? Why don't you come after this?
Come down and host the show. So, of course, since the host offered, you won't take them up.
Good morning. You're on Swap Shop.
You just said we can host the show. So.
Yeah, we'll see, buddy. Hey, what do you got for me, man?
Welcome to the Swap Shop with your new hosts, Richard and Sal.
Where there are no rules.
Do we got a problem here, man? Like, what's your deal?
Call as many times as you want with as many items as
You
you
got 8
want.
seconds from being done.
It's a free-for-all here on Swap Shop.
You can't fix stupid. You really can't. All right, so under level. And there are some people that just, I don't even know what goes through some people's heads.
Wow. You guys ended this show. Yeah. Wow. There are less rules. I've been really fucking irritated, that guy.
Well, we actually did that call, Howard. You're not going to say those rules. And Richard and I looked at each other and said, hey, why don't we do this in the intro?
Yeah, time to go away from the...
Yeah.
For a second.
On the Jack and Rod Show, and it's Senior Wednesday. That's right, and today, Rod, we have a special guest, Miss Ann Havelock, and she's going to tell us how older women are becoming the latest craze. How you doing?
Hi, I'm doing good.
Tell us a little bit about your book.
The magazine is for people 45 and older and recommended for all who will.
We happen to have a celebrity guest in the studio here today to talk about aging. Please welcome, from Leave It to Beaver, Barbara.
Hi, how are you? I am great. Well, you sound we want some excitement again.
That's right. You cock.
Yeah. Well, we like to go out and dance, and we like to just do things that are different, not get old.
You should let Jerry Matthews finger my asshole.
You know, I'm kind of... Are you there, Jack and Rod?
Do you remember Eddie Haskell?
I do.
I used to suck his balls. They were delicious.
You know, I don't really think of conversation anymore.
No. Let's talk about your beaver.
Pardon?
Are you fingering yourself?
You know, I think I better go.
Tony Dow shit on my chest.
I'm sorry, what?
Tony Dow shit on my chest on the set of Leave It to Beaver. Do you remember Lumpy?
Uh-huh.
Let me tell you why they called him Lumpy. His cum was so thick it was lumpy. I used to pop the zits on Jerry Mathers' balls.
Oh, that's gross.